Hello, welcome back to my shopping channel. I need to go shopping. It's an evening shop because I've been keeping an eye on the weather all day, thinking I'll nip out when it stops raining. Guess what? Hasn't stopped raining. No surprise there. I'm actually going to probably go to 3 shops, starting with B&M, followed by Iceland, and then I'm going to pop back, drop my stuff off and go to either Tesco or Lidl. I haven't quite decided yet, but B&M is the first one to shut, so I'm going to go there first. Come on, let's go. Well, one advantage to coming out in the rain is it's as quiet as anything in here today. Do you know, I was just thinking there's certain things I'm just not buying. Now, my daughter's not here. I would get through quite a lot of this tuna. She would quite often make herself tuna pasta. It's one of those really easy things to put together, isn't it, when you're sort of new to adulthood? But no, I haven't bought any for ages. Something else I'm not buying now is soup, because I've got a soup maker, but the soups in here are £1.40 each for the Heinz, or you can get 5 for a £5. Nothing to see here. Vlogger destroys display. Hang on. Oops. I'd be rubbish at working in here. Back. It was as if I was never here. I was wondering if they sold green lentils in tins, but I don't think they do. They've got chickpeas, they've got butter beans, and they've got red kidney beans, and those are all 55p a tin. You can get kidney beans cheaper in the main supermarkets, can't you, in their value range. I find the non-dairy milk range in our small B&M is very limited. All they've got is oat, and that's not like a barista one, so it's probably not very good for coffee, and they've got an almond one, and no sugars almond one, so that's £1.89. Well, they're both £1.89, but I don't want either of those. I want non-sweetened soya for my cups of tea. Something else I'm not buying a lot of now that my other half has given up wheat for the time being is I'm not buying any of these sorts of things. I would buy these regularly for me and him and my daughter, but my daughter's not here, he's not eating them, and I'm just not getting through them now, so there's still some in the cupboard. I forgot to put these on the list, but I'm going to grab some 45p each for my favourite Coke and noodles. Now this is the first thing that actually was on my list, coconut milk, the little tins. They're 45p, and I just find them handy to throw in my impromptu curries that I decide to make on the spur of the moment. So I just like to have them in the cupboard. That's a cute little grater for £3. Good for camping or something. Russell Hobbs as well. They do herbs and spices in here. They're very reasonably priced. Look, 79p. This is garlic granules. I used to use these all the time when I was younger, but I just use real garlic these days, to be honest. Oregano, that's 79. Got curry powder, mild curry powder, medium, cinnamon, ginger. I still do use a bit of ginger from time to time. Chili flakes, my old favourite. Yeah, good variety. I have had a request from a viewer a couple of vlogs ago now, a couple of shopping vlogs ago, to show the food, like ready to go range that you just buy, like sandwiches and stuff. Well, they got some chicken Caesar wraps in here. They're only £1.75. I think that's much cheaper than most places, isn't it? Chicken fajita wrap. Attack a snack barbecue chicken, whatever that is. Snackster doner kebab, only £1.30. There's a good range of sandwiches here, and they're all only £1.25 each. Also in the ready-to-eat range, we've got the Ginsters, the classic Ginsters pasties. They've got plenty of cheese and onion left. They're all only £1 at the moment. Look, down from £1.19. They're mostly out. There's a beef one there. Some pork pies there, £1.40 for 4 little ones, or a great big one for £1.50. We got some Welsh pantry ones here as well. It's £1.65 for a packet of 5 of those. £1.45 for 2 of the cheese and onion slices, also ready to eat. Lurpak is on my list. There's crowds and crowds of staff in it at the moment. They're all, I don't know, having a good banter. £2.75. I'm sure it was like almost double that, not that long ago. That was on my list. I thought I was going to be getting that from Tesco or maybe the Dan pack from Lidl, but got it from here instead. The Easter things are in. There's absolutely loads. I think I'm going to go for these fairy non-bio pods. Not quite as cheap as those, but I kind of like the fact it's not a plastic, so I'm going for this one. That's £4.49 for 18, and I do tend to use 1 per wash as well. I've changed shop, can you tell? I'm in Iceland now. I definitely want to buy some bananas, but those packets of bananas are huge for one person. What about this one here? It's not too big, I'll have those. I wonder how much they are. 5 bananas, £1.59. I was tempted by this pineapple for 75p, down from £1.49, but it looks a bit mushy and a bit liquidy, and there's only a tiny amount of it as well, so I'm going to leave that, I think. What else have we got reduced to clear? We've got some salads. Let's have a look at the salads. I need to make myself 2 packed lunches. Well, a packed lunch and a packed tea tomorrow. I've got a long day out. Is that slimy, or is that just the colour of the leaves? Because they're not all the same, are they? No, it is going over a bit, so I'm not going to get that. I'm going to make sandwiches out of bread that I've got in the freezer anyway, and cheese that I've got in the house, but I wouldn't mind a bit of salad to add to it. That's 65p for that one. That looks in better condition than the others. So I'm going to go for that one and put it in my sandwiches tomorrow. I spy with my roving eye something reduced to 70p, down from 1.39. It's beans. What do we think? I do like beans. They look a bit dried up, they're a bit shriveledy. I don't know if you can notice, and I'm not sure if I can see a spot of mould, so I think we'll give those a miss. I've been contemplating running my freezer down prior to going away in a couple of weeks' time, and I just don't think I can do it. I think there's too much stuff in there. And to be honest, I think I quite like just having stuff in to just use when I want to make a spontaneous meal, you know, like broad beans and frozen veg and stuff and bits and bobs. So I think I'm just going to run it down quite low but keep it on. Again, in this small store there's not a lot of variety of non-dairy milks. There's just Alpro soya, which is £2 for the Alpro almond, no sugars, and that's £2 as well. I'm not going to get those, I'll get them from the supermarket later. This is something I've come in for, the Greek style natural yoghurt. It's a bio yoghurt, it's £2.79. That one's cheaper at £2.15, but I just really like this, it's so much nicer. So I'm going to go for it. Ugh. The Lurpak's down to £2.75 in here as well. I think is that the same as B&M? It might be. I think so. I'll see on the screen if it is. I'll write yes it is, or no it isn't. That's come down a lot. I'm sure that was like a £5 a couple of months ago. I did have a small cream on my list. There's double cream. Just for soups, you see, because I've got a soup maker. I'm afraid I really don't like Elmley at all. They've only got double cream. I'll get that from Tesco or Lidl, I think. Okay, it's a bit wet. I've resorted to the big umbrella because my little one, I tell you what, it just spends more time inside out than the right way up at the moment. It's really knackered and needs replacing. Anyway, I'm in Tesco, as you see. Bit of a drowned rat I am from coming through the rain. But lots of Valentine's Day things in. I'm not interested in any of those things. Oh, look at all those girls' tights down to £1.50 from £6. I haven't got a girl to buy them for, otherwise I certainly would. What's that? Boys' trunks. £4 for all those. Anything adult size and of use to us, I don't know. See, me and IB are very fussy. Me and my boyfriend are very fussy about our socks. We only wear the gentle grip ones, and those are not them. I do have a couple of veg items on the list, however, would be rude not to look in the reduced to clear section, wouldn't it? Strawberries, still £2.44. Broccoli, 68p. Now, another reason in favour of keeping my freezer going for my trip away is I could freeze things like, you know, berries and grapes and vegetables and things like that I get cheap. Nothing's that cheap. £1.58 for those. I quite fancy those, actually. I don't have any frozen fruit at the moment at all, so I'm just having nothing with my yoghurt. Do you know, I might get those. They're down from £2 and they look, well, no, actually one of them looks like it's going a little bit funny. I'll be eating them very soon though. I will get these and I'll eat them very soon. That's 92p. I think I'm going to leave that. The spuds are £1.17. I would get them, but I have plenty at home, and also I've got a bag rather than a trolley today for this part. I decided I didn't need a trolley because I'd done most of my shopping already, so I just bought my rucksack, and spuds are a bit heavy to carry. Anyway, do want a courgette, my usuals. Aubergine, as per usual. Oh, look at that nice big one. Now I'm going to get this one. Nice and firm and shiny. Oh, there's something I don't know what it is here. Choy Sum, £1.50. Oh, interesting. It says it's refreshing young leaves with a mild mustard flavour. Why not try steak, vegetable and chilli stir fry? So you could put it in a stir fry then. Well, I suppose you could probably put it in anything, but I wouldn't have known where to start really. I'd have guessed stir fry, I suppose. Here's the end of aisle special offers bit with a club card. The radishes are 39p for a packet. Little gem lettuces, 65p for the club card. 99p for these oranges. Avocados, I do like an avocado. 59p each. And the baby potatoes, 99p a packet. I kind of wish I'd got my bananas in here really. Oh, look at those single ones all in a row down there, all lined up. How funny. I'm looking for celery. I found it, 57p. Hey, the walnuts are down to £2 from £2.75 for the club cards. I don't buy them. There's a reason, to do with my daughter's allergies. I'm enjoying the pecan nuts that I've been putting on my yoghurt in the morning. Bit of golden syrup, frozen fruit, yoghurt and pecan nuts and some sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. Absolutely, it's like having dessert for breakfast, honestly. It's mostly good for you, apart from I put golden syrup on it as well. I think of it as like, I don't know, the Trojan horse to get me to eat all the healthy stuff really, and it really works. £2.40 though for that tiny amount. I think I'll hold out for Lidl or Home Bargains for the nuts. The Lurpak in here is slightly dearer than the other two shops, £3. Here are the creams. Creamfields looks like it might be cheaper, so that's 33p per 100ml, and that's 53.3p per 100ml. I'm going for the Creamfields. I'm not a fan of Elmley, but I've never tried the 100% plant version of it, so there we are, there it is. It exists, £1.65, something you could try. I think we should go and have a little look in the reduced to clear section for the chilled things, you know, even though there's nothing in there on my list. Oh, here we are, fire roasted red pepper pesto, £1.3, no thank you. Veggie balls, how much are they then? Oh, they're just not even reduced, somebody's just put them there. Oh, I hate it when people do that. Pies, beef, chilli and rice sausages, 83p with some sauce. £2.32 for all those olives. Super, oh look at that yummy thing. That's not even reduced. Why do people do this? Egg and chorizo. Sausages, £1.51 and they're actual meat. Haven't seen anything I want yet. So I don't bother buying pizzas when it's just me. Cheddar mash, I'd never buy that. 90p. Well, I mean, it takes the effort out of it, doesn't it? Baked potatoes, ready done. See, it seems like a funny thing to spend on a ready meal because all you have to do is brick it and put it in a microwave and then you've got a baked potato. It's kind of already a ready meal, if you do it like that. Plant chef meat-free sausage rolls, 44p. Yeah, go on, I'll put them in my lunch tomorrow, my lunch too, because I've got a whole day of packed food to take with me. I think I spy fish. Let's have a little look. Oh, somebody's just put it back there. It's not reduced. Plant chef veggie balls. Ah, meat-free balls. Right. Those are £1.40. I'm not going to bother though. I'm not that keen on them, to be honest. No, nothing for me in here. My eye can pick up yellow stickers like crazy. They falafels. I wish I liked falafels, but I just don't because they're quite often the vegetarian option, aren't they? Wicked Mac. Was this a vegan? Macaroni pasta in a butternut, squash and coconut oil and soya alternative to cream cheese sauce. I don't think I fancy it. Down to £2.69, but it would have been £4.20. Oh, blimey. There's a gunpowder chickpea Galfrezi. That sounds more my cup of tea, to be honest, but it's still £2.81. Nana's mushroom bolognese. That sounds nice. This sounds nice. Oh, that's gluten-free. Look at that. Spinach and wild garlic ravioli. £3 for that. I'm not going to get it, but it's good to know it's there. Plant Chef Margarita Pizza. It's a vegan one, I guess. Yeah, it is. Down to £2.2 from £3.15. Oh, is that something I actually like? Down to 82p. Ginster's vegan pasty. Yeah, go on. I was going to just bake up something out of my freezer for tomorrow, but that's ready made, and look, it's only 82p. I'll have that instead. It's kind of not too busy in here. I think the rain is making people hide away, you know. Aha, somebody said in the comments the other day they have black beans in the main supermarkets, and they do. I don't know why. I hadn't noticed them. I wonder when they sort of introduced them. I think maybe I just have this idea in my head from years ago that they didn't sell them and just didn't look for them. But here they are. Those black beans are 54p. And the reason I'm in the pulses section is because I'm looking for green lentils. 54p a tin. I'm going to get 2. I've been going through these quite quickly. I always put them in curry and I like them in soup as well, to be honest. Though I did use red lentils, the dried ones, in the last one, and that was okay. The cream eggs are down to £2.25 for a pack of 5 with club cards. I flipping love cream eggs, but I tell you what, I'm sure they used to be a lot bigger than they are now. I haven't run out of ground coffee yet, decaf, but I'm getting ready for when I do. That's £3 for that packet. Unsweetened soya, there we are. See, I didn't want to pay £2 in Iceland for a soya drink. Well, I could get it for 50p in here. I'm just going to get one because I'm carrying it. And I got one on the go opened at home already. Oh, I forgot to put this on my list, but my boyfriend liked it. Oh, let's try this one. We've used all this up last night. Well, sorry, yesterday lunchtime we used it up, but my boyfriend liked it, so let's get some fusilli and see if he likes that too. I'm lingering in the free from section. Plastic free gum. I didn't know we were eating plastic. Plant-based ingredients, £1 for 10. Intriguing. Peppermint. Looks like spearmint colour. Mighty mint. And what's this? Watermelon. That sounds very nice. I wonder if the plastic free bit means the packaging rather than the gum itself. Does anybody know? Because I don't. Oh look, they've got gluten-free biscuits. Ginger nuts. Oh, I bet my boyfriend would like that. They're a bit pricey, aren't they? £1.70 for that. Gingerbread men. That's £1.70 as well. These are £1.60. Oh, go on. I'll get him the ginger nuts and I'll just put it in the IB box. Now, when I was a young adult, Tesco's used to do a very nice own brand of veggie mints. I don't see it now in today's one. I see a Linda McCartney one, that's £2.80. It's vegan. I like the corn one. I was going to get some corn, you see. £1.50. Oh, let's get the corn then. Let's going in. I've started eating corn again. I did stop for a while. I was disappointed by how little iron there is in it, but my daughter's not living at home again now, so she needs more iron than anyone else, I think. I'm back. Here's everything I got in Iceland and B&M. Now, I didn't mention this. I dashed back and got it after I turned the camera off. I took a photo of it and sent it to my boyfriend and said, is this what you're after? Because we were looking in Lidl's, and I didn't film it, but we were looking in Lidl's the other day for something like this, and we couldn't really find anything because we want a slip-proof mat for something that we use on stage, basically. And he said, yeah, that looks really handy. Can you get it for me? So I've got it for him, and that was £2, but it's actually meant as a heat-proof silicone trivet, but we're going to put a stomp box on it, which you tap your foot on, and it has a habit of just migrating across the stage and slipping across, so we're going to try and use it as a non-slip mat. That's everything I got from Tesco. I spent £4.44 in Iceland, £9.44 in B&M, well, and £2 on that trivet, but I'm not including that in the total. I spent £14.60 in Tesco, and the whole lot came to £28.48.